The place on the east coast which the listener is asked to consider is Seaborough. It is not very different now from what I remember it to have been when I was a child. Marshes intersected by dikes to the south, recalling the early chapters of Great Expectations. Flat fields to the north, merging into heath, fir woods, and above all, gorse. A long seafront and a street, behind that a spacious church of flint with a broad, solid western tower. 2 of my friends visited it last year and put up at the Bear, but I doubt they'll go back. Not after the tale they told me.
Oh, I beg your pardon, is this a private sitting room?
It is, but you're more than welcome to join us.
Oh, thank you.
Henry Long.
Stephen Jeffers. You look as if you could use some company.
Oh, Paxton. Jem Paxton. This is awfully good of you. I won't bother you in the slightest. I'll just sit and read.
He was rather a rabbity, anemic subject, light hair and light eyes, but not unpleasing. He made some pretense of reading a book. Long was playing patience, Jeffers was writing. It became plain after a few minutes that this visitor was in rather a state of fidgets or nerves, which communicated itself to them all, and so Jeffers put away his writing and set about engaging him in talk.
You'll think it very odd of me, but the fact is I've had something of a shock.
Oh, that's too bad. Long, pass the brandy bottle.
Of course, poor fellow. Here.
Anything we can help with?
Well, I'd be glad of some advice, if you're willing to help. Oh.
Fire away, we're all ears.
Well, it began more than a week ago when I bicycled over to Froston, about 5 or 6 miles away, to see the church. I'm very much interested in architecture, and it's got one of those pretty porches with niches and shields. One of the shields had a coat of arms on it that I recognised. 3 crowns.
Ah, the old kingdom of East Anglia.
The very same.
Ah, you're admiring our church.
Good afternoon, Reverend. Yes, a passion of mine. Those are the arms of the ancient kingdom, aren't they?
Indeed they are. But do you know the significance of the 3 crowns?
I'm afraid not.
Well, there's always been a belief in these parts of the 3 holy crowns. The old people say they were buried in different places near the coast to keep off the Danes, or the French, or the Germans. And they say that one of the 3 was dug up a long time ago, and another has disappeared by the encroaching of the sea, and one's still left doing its work, keeping off the invaders.
Do they say where it is?
It's around here, somewhere, but nobody will say where.
So somebody must know.
Well, there was a family here called Ager. These Agers claimed that their branch of the family were the guardians of the last crown. A certain old Nathaniel Ager was the first one. He evidently camped out at the place during the whole of the Napoleonic War. William, his son, who was a fisherman, did the same during the War of 1870. And all through the Boer War, his son, another William, who was a consumptive and only died recently, took lodgings at the cottage nearest the spot. And I've no doubt hastened his end by exposure and night watching. And he was the last of the branch.
How extraordinary.
There was a dreadful grief to him to think that he was the last, but he could do nothing. His only living relations were in the colonies. So, the last of the holy crowns, if it's there, has no guardian now.
That was what the rector told me. And you can fancy how interesting I found it. The only thing I could think of when I left him was how to hit upon the spot where the crown was supposed to be. I wish I'd left it alone.
You don't mean that you found it?
Well, there was a sort of fate in it. For as I bicycled back past the churchyard wall, my eye caught a fairly new gravestone, and on it was the name of William Ager. It said, of this parish, died at Seaborough, 1903, aged 28. And there it was, you see. A little judicious questioning in the right place, and I should at least find the cottage nearest the spot.
Scamp, over here, come here. Leave the gentleman alone.
Oh, don't worry at all. I like dogs.
He's not a friendly dog, mister. I'd keep your distance if I were you.
I wonder if you could help me. These cottages here, between the church and the sea, Was there a William Ager lived in one of them?
Oh, poor young thing. Lived in that one. We'd hear him wheezing and coughing most of the day. No wonder he died so young. Out all nights, most nights.
Why? Did he go out to sea?
But no, I don't know what he did. See that hillock yonder with the trees on it? Just before the beach? He'd sit out there most nights.
There I was. I prospected the ground there and then waited until nightfall when I made my tunnel. I won't bore you with the details of how I supported it and filled it in when I'd done, but the main thing is that I got the crown.
But that's extraordinary. My dear sir, you've made one of the most exciting finds ever heard of in this country. Of course it must go to the jewel house at the Tower.
Yes, I've got it. And the worst of it is, I don't know how to put it back.
Put it back.
In God's name, gentlemen, please help me. I must put it back. It has never left my side since I took it. And neither has something or somebody else. Would you like to see it?
He unlocked his attaché case and produced a bundle of clean pocket handkerchiefs in which something was wrapped. An actual Anglo-Saxon crown, made of silver set with some gems, mostly antique intaglios and cameos, and of rather plain, almost rough workmanship. 9th century, no later.
May I hold it?
Don't touch it. I'll do that.
Wonderful.
You seen enough? It's best you don't touch it. Whatever it is might attach itself to you.
Wouldn't it help, my dear chap, to tell us everything?
It began when I was first prospecting and put me off again and again. There was always somebody, a man, standing by one of the firs. This was in daylight, you know. He was never in front of me. I always saw him with the tail of my eye on the left or the right, and he was never there when I looked straight for him. Well, then when I was making the tunnel, of course it was worse. And if I hadn't been so keen, I should have dropped the whole thing and run. It was like someone scraping at my back all the time. I thought for a long time it was only soil dropping on me, but as I got nearer the crown, it was unmistakable. And a horrible thing. A wheezing, like old, sick lungs, very close. And when I actually laid the crown bare and got my fingers into the ring of it and pulled it out, there came a sort of cry behind me. Oh, I can't tell you how desolate it was. And horribly threatening, too. It spoilt all my pleasure in my find, cut it off in that moment. And if I hadn't been the wretched fool I am, I should have put the thing back and left it. But I didn't. I carried it away. From its hiding place. From its guardian. Don't answer it.
It's only Peveril with our cocoa.
I know that knock.
Nonsense. I'll get it.
There'll be nobody there.
Good gracious.
There never is. But he's here. He'll stay near the crown.
God bless us.
And the worst thing is, even if I do get it put back, he won't forgive me. I can tell that. And I was so happy a fortnight ago.
Long,
Jeffers,
are you with me?
indeed.
Very well. Paxton, we are putting the infernal thing back. At once.
And that very night, the curious trio, armed with rakes and shovels, could be seen furtively approaching the tree-covered hillock.
Jeffers. Yes. Look at the trees.
It was unmistakable. Where the paschal moonlight fell in the surrounding grove of fir trees, a motionless figure could just be seen, the faint outline of beard and frock coat, and another, nearer still, in cape and sou'wester.
Give me the crown.
And then, close by,
Dear God.
Don't look behind you. Just give me the crown in its wrappings. Don't touch it yourselves, whatever you do.
Here, take the cursed thing.
Right.
Paxton shook away the covering so the moonlight caught the crown as he dived into the hole. And in another moment, he was back out of the hole again and busy shoveling back the soil with hands that were already bleeding.
That's it. I'm not staying here a moment longer.
Long, don't be a fool!
Yes, run! I have to make it right here. Nobody must find it again.
So Paxton finished his work under the fixed gaze of the watchers, and when he stood up and looked around, they were gone. The next day dawned as bright and as beautiful an April morning as one could desire.
I say, Paxton,
Yes?
we're walking down the beach to the old battery. Care to join us?
Very much. You start off, I'll catch you up.
Right out.
Hello, there goes Paxton. Full of the joys of spring this morning.
I wonder where he's off to so early. More biking, gentlemen?
Any idea where our young friend Paxton's off to?
I haven't spoken to him this morning, gentlemen, but Molly may have. Molly?
Yes, whatever is it? Why, bless my soul.
What's the matter, girl?
Mr. Long and Mr. Jeffers. I thought you was gone out already.
How so?
Mr. Paxton said he was going to meet you down on the beach. Said you'd gone ahead.
We didn't make that arrangement last night, did we?
Certainly not.
Oh, no. Mr. Paxton said you called up to him this morning.
Oh, no. Oh, my lord, no.
Coats and boots, Long. There's not a moment to lose.
I can see him. Look, there he is.
I see him.
The sea mist was coming up very quickly from the south, and there were tracks on the sand before them as of someone running who wore shoes, and there were other tracks made before those of someone not in shoes, over and over again. The two men had no doubt whatever that what they saw was the track of a bare foot, and one that showed more bones than flesh.
Do you see him? He's running, calling ahead of him still.
What if it stops and turns to meet him?
They ran on into the mist. It was uncanny that the sun should still be bright in the sky, and they could see nothing. They could only tell that they were now past the houses, and ahead of them loomed the steep sides of the old battery. They clambered up onto it.
Can you see him?
I can't see a damn thing.
The devil was that?
It came from down below.
Paxton!
You don't need to be told that he was dead. His track showed that he had run along the side of the battery, had turned sharp round the corner of it, and, small doubt of it, must have dashed straight into the open arms of someone who was waiting there. His mouth was full of sand and stones, and his teeth and jaws were broken to bits. They only glanced once at his face.
Long! Jeffers! Wait for me!
In A Warning to the Curious by M.R. James, dramatised by Neil Brand, M.R. James was Mark Gatiss, Paxton, Paul Heath, Jeffers, Michael Burtonshaw, Long, Tony Turner, the Vicar, Ewan Bailey, the Countrywoman, Claire Corbett, and Molly, Saffron Coomber. The director was David Hunter.